saying yesterday, Alex is going to crush the sprint as well. There's been something about Alex Marquez in dry condition in Jerez this weekend which has just put him on a different level. He's been on a completely different level to anybody else. But he's nearly 4 tenths clear of everybody on Friday. I mean, he destroyed the pack on Friday afternoon. Hard to believe that this is Alex Marquez, who is going to be Alex's potentially his first podium finish of 2026. Where's he been for 3 rounds?
It's been an extraordinary transformation, but I'm sure from Alex Marquez's point of view and the near 100,000 fans here in Jerez today, of course many would have come to see a Marquez victory. I'm sure they're not too picky. Many in the grandstand in front of us have got 93s on their red t-shirts. Those who are wearing the blue and 73 look like they might get their wish here today. The top 3 in this Grand Prix are on a different level. They are all still doing 137s at the front of the Grand Prix. Martin is looking like he's locked in for 38.3 for him. He's not exactly got Johan Zarco covered off just yet. Zarco is a quarter of a second quicker on that last lap. Ogura is now into the 37s too, and he might yet have something to say for his teammate Raul Fernandez in the final 7 laps.
Well, Alex Marquez, this will be his 4th victory in the MotoGP World Championship. Half of those will be taken right here in Jerez. He spoke pre-weekend of there's just something extra special. Nothing really comes close to the feeling for a Spanish rider to win here the Spanish Grand Prix at Jerez. It's just one of those feelings you don't get to taste very often. It's a moment you really have to cherish and savour. Alex is going to experience that special feeling once again, surely very, very quickly. Massimo Rivola is going to be proud of the job that his 2 factory riders have done here today. All 4 Aprilias, all 4 regular Aprilias, we should say, with the Lorenzo Savadori wildcarding here this weekend, are inside the top 7 once again.
Savadori has retired from the Grand Prix, by the way. He's the other retirement along with the 2 factory Ducatis. Big week of testing coming up for Lorenzo Savadori. We know he was in pain after that collision with Toprak in the sprint yesterday. Does look as if Bezzecchi has Gian Antonio under control. The gap now is over a second from second back to third. The 2 Italians who are chasing the Spaniard, who looks set at the moment with around about a quarter of the Grand Prix to go to win the Spanish Grand Prix again.
It's in Alex Marquez's hands. He knows that. His team know that. He has been absolutely faultless so far. Made that very early attack on Brother Mark on the brakes into the Danny Pedrosa corner, a move that Danny himself would have been very, very proud of, into that turn 6. And once Mark had crashed out, a heavy crash on turn 11 early on, well, he felt that the writing was already very much on the wall. This is another supreme start by Jorge Martin. This is from the head of the 4, throwing 10. He's going to go around the outside almost of Johan Zarco. Straight away, look, he's on the rear tyre of Zarco, who started 8 places ahead of him on the grid. 10th to 50 was. He gained 5 places up the hill into turn 1. It got better as Jorge climbed up to 4th at one stage.
Yeah, imagine if he'd started where he qualified up in 7th place. He might well have been in that podium battle at the end of the first lap, but rather than get angry, Jorge Martin decided to get even. At the moment, he's going to be rewarded with 4th place. Here are 2 former Suzuki teammates going head-to-head. Alex Rins and Joan Mir. Alex Rins missed out on the final point by next to nothing in the sprint yesterday. And it now looks as if Mir is going to take the final Sunday points off him too.
God, this is painful for Yamaha. Joan Mir in the opening 3 rounds.
Funny, he was on the podium here